Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Chris. So this is just another update video. I'm gonna put some pictures in so you guys can see what I look like now, and also probably a video or two just showing you guys my new faja that I have on now. I'll be 2 weeks post-op tomorrow, but I've decided to start wearing it today because it fits tighter than the other one, and I feel like I'm able to move more safely in it. If you kind of understand what I'm saying, but I'll show you guys that video. But I am here to speak about complications. Now, when it came to my procedure, I didn't have many complications. The main issue I had was, I'm pretty sure you guys know if you watched my other videos, when it came time for Dr. Ghurani to lipo my stomach, I had scarred tissue in my lower stomach, so it was very hard for him to lipo my stomach. And I think that came from like me getting the tattoos down there and swelling up because I haven't had any kids. I haven't had lipo before, but I did have my appendix removed, but that was only on the right side of me. So I know it's like scar tissue around that incision, but it shouldn't have been my whole lower abdomen. So he said because of that issue, I would have more issues with the post-op and I would need more massages than a regular patient. Well, yes, I am having more issues because my lower abdomen hurts so bad. And I get a lot of knots in that area, like the liquid knot up down there the most and on my sides. Other than that, the only other thing that I would say, like regarding a complication, will probably just be like my emotions for the most part. Like I get really like sad sometimes. I think just mostly thinking about like the healing process and how long it's gonna take. And that's it. I haven't really had any other complications. But when I went and got my massage at Beauty Rest Recovery House, it was actually a young lady who they had just brought in that got a procedure done by Dr. Dobak, that they said they had a very hard time waking her up after the procedure. And because of that reason, she had to stay woke. Like they wouldn't let her go to sleep. She had to stay up. And that was like the main thing that kind of scared me, like the anesthesia and possibly not waking up. But I felt really comfortable with everything once I got there and start speaking and meeting people. Another thing that I feel like people don't really talk about is like the pain. Like, yeah, you're on those pain meds at first, but you only get a certain number of pain meds. And once those pain meds are gone, yeah, you could take like Tylenol and things like that. But that doesn't really take away the pain. None of the pain meds, this is what they didn't tell me, none of the pain meds is gonna fully take away your pain. It's only gonna take the ease off. It's only gonna make it a little easier for you to handle it. It's not gonna take the pain away. The main thing that I've realized that I can take that's been taking my pain away is those CBD gummies. Those bad boys, they're amazing. They're amazing. Like, so if you could find some of those to take after your procedure, then I will most definitely suggest that instead of doing like the perks. Then I've heard a lot of girls like, well, not heard, but I have like a Ghurani doll page on Instagram where all of the dolls like keep in contact with each other, ask questions and things like that. A lot of girls are going back for rounds. And I feel like it's one girl who literally went into surgery 2 days after me, and she's already speaking on going back for rounds. You have to give yourself time to heal, because even looking at me, I can tell a difference for sure, but I can feel like my stomach and tell that I have at least 2 or 3 inches of liquid and swelling still. So for you to be so soon in the process, you shouldn't even be thinking about rounds. You shouldn't even be thinking about rounds. And then majority of the things that comes with like the stomach being uneven and things like that, it's because of the liquids. I drained majority on the right side of me, and when I would get my massages, like, you know how you lay down, like my right side kind of had like a little indent and my left side had like a little puff, but it's only because that's the side, my right side drained the most. But once I would do my massages, she'd even everything out. Any lumps I had, any unevenness during that massage, it would all be evened out, and then I would just go and put my garments back on. So that's another thing. Other than that, another thing that's kind of worried me is like burns, because the thing that they liposuction you with, it does burn around your incisions. So that's the only other thing that I've kind of been worried about, is like the healing of my incisions and things like that. But I would just say most definitely do your research. But even if you research every day until your procedure, there is no way to tell how your body is going to respond. Everybody is different. You don't know if you're going to have the same outcome as a lot of other ladies. You don't know if you're going to feel the same amount of pain. You don't know if you're going to have complications. Like, everybody's situation is different, and every doctor is different as well. Just because one doctor didn't have any deaths on his hands and another doctor do, that doesn't mean that make you more safe to be with that doctor, because at the end of the day, when it's your time, it is your time, and you can't fight the inevitable. Like, you're taking that risk no matter what doctor you go to. But I'm gonna go ahead and input some pictures and videos now so you guys can see my updates and see my new faja. And that is all for now. If you guys have any other questions or anything, most definitely just leave them below. I've been trying to reply to everybody. I know some ladies are actually replying to each other in my comments. But other than that, I'll probably be back and do another video once I'm 3 weeks, so you guys can see the difference then. Alrighty, have a nice day. So I just wanted to show you guys my new faja and how much more comfortable I am in this one. It zips and it does the clips, so you like clip the clips together and then zip it up. It's way tighter. And then look at the butt part. Like, that's what I like the most. It's like a little sheer, and it doesn't leave the imprints. With my other faja, I was having a lot of issues with it leaving imprints. It was leaving them like right under my butt cheek. You can still kind of see it. I know I feel it. And it was leaving them right here on my sides. This, with it being so sheer, like, it's like perfect. And then it just come all the way up and, you know, wrap around the arms. But it's like way better, you guys.